Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, for May the 4th, we'll be going over my entire lightsaber collection, minus free. A cheap Mac Daddy's one, a Darksaber lightsaber forge, and non-electronic Mace Windu lightsaber forge. Other than that, this should be, unless I'm missing some, my entire collection. Okay, so we're going to start off with some lightsaber forges. Right here we got the Anakin lightsaber forge electronic. So this is a pretty cool lightsaber. We can turn the lights off to see it in action. Yep. So, like all lightsaber forges, I'm not going to go over this for each one. You are able to take apart the pieces and scramble and mix them however you want, which is pretty cool. And I just knocked over my Lego Spider-Man with that one. Let's put him back there. I think he was like that. There we go. So, okay. Let's move on to the next one. I think we're going to go on to this one right here. This is the Darth Vader electronic lightsaber forge. So, what I did is put little red discs in there to make it so the light is red. It's usually white, so it works with all blades. But I just wanted it to be red. And the blade for this one broke. It's actually in the corner over there, so I really can't really show this one off in all its glory. But pretty cool and all. And then let's go over Blade Builder. So this is my probably oldest because it's the Blade Builder's Darth Vader lightsaber. You know, the generic Blade Builder sound. The little attachment piece it came with. And yeah, it's just a Darth Vader Blade Build saber. Not a lot to say about it. But let's move on to the next lightsaber forge. We're going to go with Yoda. So Yoda came with an actual connector piece, which a lot of lightsaber forges don't, but some of them do recently. Or some of the newer ones, not really recently. They haven't released one in a while. But yeah, so this is the Yoda. Again, I put green little... I cut up a Mountain Dew bottle and put that in there, and that's why it's green, you know. Lightsaber noises and all. Clash. Pretty cool and all. And then, this one, broken for sure, but I fixed it to the best of my abilities. This is the Power Saber, which I did a video on a while ago. This is the extending and unextending electronic lightsaber. It's really loud because, it's broken, but... swing and clash sounds. Yep. And then here we go with the Ahsoka Tano lightsaber right here from Lightsaber Forge. This one's pretty cool and all. I really like this one. And this centerpiece is really cool for different lightsabers I'm going to show later on. Like the Kyber Core Darth Vader, which you can see that lights up red in the middle and then the blade lights up. And it's basically the same as the other Darth Vader. It's just like translucent and lights up, which is really cool. And so I'm not going to show it, but if you put this inside of the Ahsoka Tano one, right, the crystal right here lights up red, which I find really cool and good for if you want to design a cool lightsaber. And here we go. I really like this lightsaber forge lightsaber. Not that one. I grabbed the wrong thing. Sorry about that. This is the Darksaber right here. But it's the Mandalorian Masterwork set, which is pretty cool. And it's got the little electronic prong, a little blade, and then the Darksaber itself, which is actually blue on this one. And one of the gimmick of this lightsaber, besides the normal lightsaber forge, is with this little button right here, you can change the noise. So like this sounds like the little electronic prong, and then the other noise just sounds like a little knife. Yeah, it just sounds like a little knife. And then you got the Darksaber noise, of course, which, you know, pretty neat. Let's put that guy back in there. And let's just go ahead and go on this one because this is the freaking one I accidentally grabbed. The Mace Windu lightsaber. The battery's dead. You know, it kind of lights up purple like Mace Windu. That's about it. And then, yeah, let's move on to these two. So this is the color changing Kyber Core Lightsaber Force. Spark like any other. You press this little button, changes colors. We got yellow, green, purple, blue, and then the little flicker, red right there, which I find really neat and cool. I really like this one. And then we got this one right here. And so this one's really cool. The gimmick of this one is it came with a bunch of different little Kyber crystals that you can put in. And, like, depending on which one you put in, colors and noises change. And then, so it also came with, like, this little plastic piece that makes it look like it's out of control that you can just slide off like that. Yeah. Which I find pretty neat. You turn them on. And so the first color will be the color it lights up. And then the second color will be the color the clash is and what the noise of the clash is. So, like, if I were to switch these guys around, take the black out, take the red out, put in here, and put this one here, and then I slide it in. See how it's white, and then when you clash, it flashes red, and it makes the red lightsaber noise, which is pretty cool. It came with, like, a dark red, a light red, a black, a green, a light green, a blue, a yellow, and a white. So it came with a lot. This thing's really neat and awesome. I'm going to put that to the side. And I think we're going to move on to Darth Maul's. So Darth Maul's, right here, this is the Disney shop one. And so they do come apart in half because you got to buy them separately. You got to buy two. So here we go. Here's one side. And so it's not like there's a hole at the bottom at all times. There's a little piece you can put there if you only have one. But each of them comes with the double connector piece. And they always come with this little thing here to connect them to a cover tech wheel. And they come with like little plastic cover techs. But so, yeah, I'm going to put this one in the dark and show this one to y'all. And I just dropped my phone. Sorry about that, guys. So we're going to connect this little guy right here. Come on, slide in. There we go. There we go. We got it in there. Okay, so I'm going to put this one in the dark and show it to y'all. Because these Disney shop sabers are really cool for being little plastic. So, yeah, like that. Did you see that? So they light up and it like goes up the blade like that. And then, you know, they're a nice red. They clash and then they vibrate when you clash them, which is pretty neat. And yeah, they're really cool. And retract and retract. So those are pretty neat. Like, all the Disney shop ones do this. So, like, this Darth Vader one right here. I actually have two of these. The other one is broken. Yeah, this is the fixed one. And so, just so you can get a better look at it going out. Yep. And then, the Darth Vader ones, when you clash them, it just makes a bunch of clash noises. So, they have ones at Disney themselves. Like, these shop Disney ones, they don't do it. Because they got removable blades so you can carry them around and stuff. But the ones in the official Disney store, they have non-removable blade ones that, like, if you hold it on the ground or hold it against something, it just rumbles. Then here we got one of my personal favorites. The Shop Disney Darksaber. I love this thing. And I don't know why mine sounds so quiet. I think it's because I might have done something to it. But, like, it just lights up the entire room. Like, this thing's bright. And, like, a lot of people complain about, like, how it goes light, no light, light, no light. In my opinion, I think that's, like, creating, like, a lumpy effect, like the actual Darksaber has. And then, so when you get new batteries, you can't really hear the clash. It dims a little. And then, like, it vibrates really hard, so it's really hard to hear the clash. But, like, once you wear down the batteries, it looks and works a lot better. They just put a really strong vibration into this one. And then we retract. Okay, now we get into the two fancy smancies I have. We got the one I built at Disney World, which I've made a video about before, putting in the different colors. I have every single different color. And then in this one, I have the Kylo Ren, which is the rare one. I absolutely love this thing. Lights up. The Clash turns yellow for a second. Yeah. And then I built the Power and Control one. Find this really cool. Bought the Cover Tech wheel, too, so I can hang it on my belt. And like the Shop Disney's removable blade so you can carry it. And you basically just, like, change the crystal. You just unscrew it. You just unscrew it and then take this piece out. And then you can change between the crystals right here. We got white, green, blue, purple, yellow, red. Then a Pokemon card. And Jason. And then this thing is my only NeoPixel. I bought it from Lightsabers. I really like it. Yep, I love this thing. The spinning little crystal changer that changes the color based on what color you change it. You got the blaster deflect. You got the clash, tip drag, wall melt, lock up, and then trying to remember how to do the force thing. If I can, I don't know if I remember how to do that. But there's also stab, which is like that. There you go, there's the force thing right there, which is basically like a force choke, which I really like this thing. And then you hold the button down, you can change the color, which I didn't change the color there. And then, like, there's also motion controls to change the color. Fallen Apprentice Magenta. Which isn't magenta, but, like, you saw that power up like that. And then I really like this one. I don't know if I can get it to... The Princess. Oh. Candy Blade! Or Rainbow Blade. It's a little hard to see with how bright it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. Here's a different color. It's like white. I was trying to get it to Luke, but I could not do that. Then you just hold the... So one brings it one way around their color, name, character wheel. And the other brings it the other way. So you got, like, it comes with a bunch of sounds already downloaded on it, like the sun and stuff. The Princess. And, you know, the sun is obviously Luke. And then Dark Lord is obviously Vader, which is obvious. But yeah. So that is my entire lightsaber collection. I love these things, and may the 4th be with you. And if we're already on lightsabers, I'll just show you these right here. We got my Star Wars Legos, which include 20 years Darth Vader just standing there, Christmas Advent Calendar Vader. Then we got the throne room set with Vader and Luke fighting right there with Palpatine in the background. Then we got the Dark Millennium Falcon of White Vader fighting Dark Jar Jar, with Rey standing right there. And then we got Beach Guy and Free CPO. And then we got the other guy sitting right in here. I don't know his name. I'm sorry. But yep. That is my entire lightsaber collection. All the way from lightsaber footage you can find at Walmart to stuff you gotta make at Disney World. And then finally, 2 NeoPixels you gotta buy online. So this is from Lightsabers. This is not a sponsor at all. I'm just saying. I heard they were under new management, and I heard they were bad before, but under new management, I got this one when they said I'd get it, and I think it's pretty nice. So thank you guys for watching. May the 4th be with you. Moogie out.